So the reason, I mean, this is more of a sort of, I guess, broader challenge rather than a personal one. But since January 6th, extremism has gone so local, or at least extremist activity has been so localized. And this has made it kind of challenging to track at times, or sometimes as a working for a, I guess, quote, national outlet. If three Proud Boys or three militia members show up to a school board meeting, is that necessarily a story? Maybe not, but it's still important. And then if they're showing up to school board meetings in 6 different towns, like that's a worrying pattern. But it's kind of hard. First of all, it just relies heavily on the work of local reporters and local researchers to kind of surface those reports. And so otherwise, we don't, I wouldn't find out about them. So I've kept a database tracking Proud Boy activity since January 6th. I think there's a few others. I think ACLED, they track one too. And my database, which I'd be happy to talk about if anyone's got any questions about it later on, but I code it by with the Proud Boys, they have to be uniformed, basically. Proud Boys in uniform appearing in public. And there has to be a sort of a photo or a video or a news report or a credible source to back it up. And so what I've found kind of over time is that there's maybe geographic holes or gaps where I believe that there are active, these groups are active, but I'm just not seeing the reports. And that's maybe if there's not a local media presence or there's not a dedicated reporter covering these groups. But basically how much I feel that my work or our work has relied on the work of local journalists and citizen reporters and researchers and activists over the years. And seeing local news decimated over the last few years has been very concerning for that reason.